storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
We got to talk about our favorite ass eater, Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union, you know I'm always going to have issues with you. Oh, wait, Tasha not here. She's not going to interrupt me, so I can go off. Ooh, I can go off. Ooh, I can go off on her ass. Y'all know I can't stand her ass. Ooh. Sounded just like Young Ma. Young Ma is a handsome young lady. All right, so Gabrielle, ass eater. Then we just stick my thumb and pinky in it. You know, you gotta wet it, stick it, turn it, good. You know, you gotta wet it, stick it, you know, and stick it in all the way until you all the way. Thank you, Chauncey. You gotta stick it all the way until you hit that little knob. You know, that's one thing I learned. Shout out to my frat brother. You know, he was gay. I'm not gonna say your name on her. You out the closet now, it don't matter, but still. And he said that when you in the ass, it's like a knob you hit at the end. And he said that shit make your eyes water. And so, you know, Gabrielle learned how to master that very well. We're gonna name her Gabrielle, our favorite ass eater, milk a nigga union. All right, there we go. Cause she serves the union between the ass and that. What's that little thankly thing? What's that little thangly thing up underneath the testicles? What they call it? The gooch? Yes, you serve the area between the ass and the gooch. Okay. So moving right along, Gabrielle Union it definitely got a win for once, okay? As you guys know, she was suing NBC, that stands for Nigga Be Careful. And, you know, anytime a black person come after NBC, they really don't turn out well. Shout out to Nick Cannon, all the bases lost out of his voice. Shout out to Bill Cosby, you know, went from living good to, well, being in prison, you know, but he preaching in prison. And Bill Cosby, okay, you know, Bill Cosby only got one out there working, probably got about 5 years of life left. But Bill Cosby didn't say shit. Y'all should have got me about 60 years ago when I was scoring them little white girls at the grotto at the Playboy. It's too late, you know. At that point, you know, when the people get that old, they just be ready for heaven or hell. But anyway, Gabrielle Union sued NBC for wrongful termination, harassment, and racial discrimination. They was racist against Asians over there. They was smoking a whole bunch of cigarettes over there. But most importantly, she got a lot of hate because of her hair, because the white folk didn't realize how she could come in with braids one day, a ponytail the next day, lace front one day, curly the next day, crinkly. They just didn't understand how we work. And I'm here to say Wonder Bread. We got some Wonder Bread, that Wonder Bread news. With y'all soggy ass. Why you mad at us because we got magic and can do a whole bunch of different shit with our hair? It's not our fault that you playing. It's not our fault you can't get the volume that we have. Yes, we can be kinky one day, straight the next day, curly the next day. We might come in black, blonde, purple, and blue. You might get braids, you might get tush, you might get whatever the hell. But they had a problem with it because they said her look was distracting to white viewers. How was a black person's look distracting to a white person? Quite frankly, I can't help that I take attention. Let me tell y'all a little secret about Hollywood and casting that I learned when I was acting, you know, before I got into YouTube. A lot of times they do not cast black people. They do not purposely cast attractive black people in roles because they know when you put an attractive black man or an attractive black woman in a room full of white folks that they're going to take the attention. We can't help that we stand out. We can't help that when you look on screen, you look at us. We can't help that we look more muscular because we got darker skin, and darker skin does look more, but we can't help why we look good. We can't help it that you can't help but stare. We can't help it. So anyway, Gabrielle has won her lawsuit against NBC. She has an undisclosed settlement in NBC. Nigga, be careful. They gave her a good reparations package, and we happy for that. But now that she didn't got her reparations package, I'm ready for Siobhan, Zaya Wade's real mother. Gabrielle, you didn't shit that baby out. Okay. I don't like that influence you had on that baby. Hey, thank y'all for the donations. Thank you, Kia. I don't like that influence you had on that baby. You know what I'm saying? Now, Zaya Wade want to identify as a girl. That's fine. Keep things together. You know, it's one thing to identify as a girl. It's another thing to turn your stepdaughter. It's another thing to turn your stepdaughter into a thought. Okay, we don't want to be raising thought pockets. I if I had a biological born daughter, I wouldn't let her on IG with a halter top and nails. And who are you really trying to sell her out to, Gabrielle? I really want to know, Gabrielle. Can I say the shit that everybody else really didn't want to say? See, when you come after NBC, when you coming after strong Wonder Bread like that, you have to protect yourself. You have to have a layer of protection to really make sure that your ass is actually able to work again after, because you are aging actors, you're past your prime. And so, we loved you on Mary Jane, but we know BET don't pay no damn body. And so you still want to make sure that you can get jobs with them white folks later on down the road. And so you put the layer of the LGBTQIA plus wrapped around your family, and you told Wade, let me tell you some, Wade, this is payback for that cheatation baby that you had on me that I don't let come to the house no more. So you gonna get you some of this L'Oreal, this dark and lovely. You're gonna put this luminous blonde up in your head. And let me tell you something, for Dwayne, pick your head up. I know she got you bent over right now, your big ass bent over, eating that ass. By the way, if you cool with Gabrielle, don't ever drink a cup at her house. Don't ever. She said, oh, can I have a bite of your food? Girl, you can have it.
Asia, your skin looks amazing. What are you doing?
Thanks, girl. I discovered these life-changing products called Shaw's Creations. I've been using their toning up package, and it has really made a big difference. And they have products for everyone. So if you have dark spots, stretch marks, acne, pimples, sun damage, psoriasis, eczema, or age spots, anything, they have products for you. So you should call them today.
I'm going to call right now.
Call 240-288-3414. That's 240-288-3414. Or visit shawscreation.com.
Just don't it. Oh, you know what? It's just, a lot of people eat ass. They go in a dookie shoe. But I don't want to know you go down the Milky Highway. And then Gabrielle said, every dude likes that. Every dude likes that, Gabrielle. Well, Gabrielle, I ain't never had my ass, so you can come over here and spit in and let me know what it's about. But anyway, just let me know what position to be. Like, I'll let you do it, Gabrielle. Like, I'll let a girl eat it, right? But I just need a masculine position for it to be in. I'm not gonna spread eagle. I'm not gonna get on my knees. I guess I'm supposed to lay on my stomach and just. And don't let me know you're going to do it. Pretend to massage my back and just surprise me. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, Gabrielle, at the end of the day, I want you to do a couple of things. I want you to let the real mother come around Zaya way. You didn't birth that child, and you shouldn't be making all the decisions for it, period. I feel like you wanted a daughter, before you ended up having a daughter, and that's just what it is. That's just how I feel. I'm just telling you how I feel. In addition to that, I want you to learn toner and skin tone for your man. Yes, you can be dark skinned and wear blonde hair and wear red hair and every other color, but it's called toning it to your skin tone. And you've been a girl your whole life, and I figured you won't be letting your man out in the world walking around looking like a human Duracell battery. So get your shit together. Moving right along. Let me tell y'all this next story here. Oh man, y'all see who that is? Wait a minute. That's Corey with the hips. Corey with the hips. Corey with the hips. Lips, lips, lips. Corey with the hips. Corey with the hips. Corey with the hips. Hips. Look at Corey. Look at Corey with the hips. Corey with the curves. I'm gonna call him Curvy Corey. I didn't know that men could be curvy, but he certainly is. Now, he's not built as bad as Tim is. Shout out to Tim. Protect that ass in them showers, Tim. But damn, Corey, you got everything she molded her daughters to be. You melanated, thick lips, titties, ass, and the only thing she don't like is that stomach. But then I said maybe she's okay with that stomach because she always is like the man with some titties. Because look at this. Look at that. Y'all see them titties? Keep in mind that Bruce had those because when Bruce got with Kris back in the 80s, when he left two families, Bruce was married to one woman, had two kids, divorced. Bruce married another woman, had Brandon and Brody, divorced. Got with Kris and decided to raise her 4 kids instead of his own 4 children that he had. And then Bruce, Caitlin, you want me to feel sorry for you when Kris don't let you come to Kylie's high school graduation, when you can't come around and see your kids? I don't give a damn. You don't leave your children to go raise somebody else's, period. You never had no balls. That's why Kris took them in the beginning. She said, hell, you ain't using these anyway. You damn near was about to chop them off. But if you guys do not know, he was already going through the process of estrogen treatment and transitioning before he met Kris. And she stopped that shit. Kris controlled everything. She said, that ain't gonna work. Okay, so he was left with man boobs. He ended up shaving his Adam's apple later. He had electrolysis over his body because he was a hairy man. I mean, he was a man. He was a man. Men have body hair, so he got it all taken off. And so basically, I'm just here to say, Kris, did you ever swim in a lady pond? You like a feminine looking man. But anyway, Kris Jenner is currently being sued by her ex bodyguard. She hired him in May of 2017. He is a black man, and this black man is suing Kristen Mary Holton Kardashian Jenner for sexual harassment, unwanted touching, racial and gender discrimination. Damn. Kris doing it like that? And I'm finna explain to y'all why I absolutely believe this security guard. First off, he said that she racist. But Kanye said the same thing. Now, I ain't got no sympathy for neither damn one of y'all. Y'all already know what it's about when you go random to the Kardashian house. Kris Jong-un. No, I'm sorry. Kristen Mary Holton Kardashian Jenner-un. Name your kids KKK. We already know what you about. You witch. And so my whole thing is, Kristen Jenner, if y'all don't know, Corey was her security initially, and then he moved into a boyfriend role. She make him have sex all times of the day. She's basically a slave master. I mean, if you watch the show, she goes home, he's sitting there eating good, getting bigger, titties getting fatter, full of milk. Well, men don't produce milk, full of fat and everything else he's taking down. And she say, hey, you got 10 minutes? Because I need sex. Mama needs loving. And they go in the bathroom and he, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know she old. That shit ain't getting wet like that. And he, put that shit up there, put down some pads for her, and she take that shit. And then she goes back to doing rituals and making deals. And so he's basically treated like a slave. And so I'm here to say, I believe the bodyguard. Because if you turn Corey into your man, you was probably trying to turn that other black man too. Y'all, you know how the saying go. Wonder Bread always think that a black man is sleep with him. And when a black man is not trying to sleep with him, they get in their damn feelings. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie though, a black man will sleep with anything. So that's that we will stick our phallus in the blender. That's just true. And so the bodyguard says that while he was working, okay, I'm wait a minute. I want to show y'all. Y'all need to get the full effect, okay? This is Kris Jenner. I'm the bodyguard, right? And so Kris, as he would walk by, she would just graze them nuts, She would graze them genitals, He would walk by, she would hit that ass. Walk by again, bye, He walked by, she grabbed them jewels, and she said, "That's my shit. My shit, nigga. That's my shit." That's what she said. Now maybe she needed just a little fluid for some rituals. I don't know. Semen, baby batter does go a long way. You can mix it, put it with some herbs, burn it. Magically, stuff falls from the sky. So at the end of the day, Kris is denying all claims, but he is definitely suing her and said that he was treated wrong on the set. And I absolutely believe him. Whatever he said she did that shit. She did that shit. What's up, y'all? How are y'all doing out there? I love y'all. Shout out to, we got 6,800 in the chat. We got 6,800 tonight. Shout out to y'all. Okay, moving right along to the next damn story. Okay. All right. Oh, enough of them titties.
Ladies, treat Gianni. All natural herbs for a fresher, tighter, cleaner, healthier Yanni. This is the Yanni bowl. Here are the herbs, the natural herbs. A little steamy down there, but it's perks to it. Keep everything right and tight. I'm going to Yanni steam. If you haven't heard about it, definitely got to research it. It has wonderful, wonderful benefits. So ladies, try her out.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.